it's cold outside, but give me your hand so I can show you what love is. Dear Christmas, I want you so.
That's right, baby. Gotta love Christmas, baby.
She's wishing for snow and some company by those that I hold close. So Christmas, no need to be perfect, just don't wanna be here alone. I don't wanna be here alone. When I dream of Christmas, it's not always joy. But that's okay with me, as long as you're here. I know it's cold outside, but give me your hand so I can show you what love is. Dear Christmas, I want you so. I don't need the presents, just wishing for snow and some company by those that I hold close. So Christmas, no need to be perfect, just don't wanna be here alone. I don't wanna be here alone. I can feel it in the air. It's getting colder, but yet so warm. Before we know it, it's Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve. This year, I'ma give me something special. It doesn't cost a dime, but it's precious. Hopes that I won't forget it, then I won't forgive it, no. Santa, won't you forget about it? Been thinking about you and me, another kind of chemistry. I got nothing on my Christmas list but you, but you. Been thinking about you and me, another kind of chemistry. I got nothing on my Christmas list but you, but you.
You gotta love those Christmas songs.
Oh my God, I'm blinded by the light. The light is so bright. First, all right, this is what I said. I started like this. I said, you're the guy who stole Christmas. You're the Grinch who stole Christmas. Don't steal Christmas. No, all right. That's how I started it. And then I said, hold on, I got to change the light. And I said, I'm so bright, I can't see. I said, blinded by the light. This is exactly what I did. All right. Then I said, let's start it up. And then someone said, YOTO. I said, I'm down in YOTO. I got into YOTO. All right. Don't get me talking about YOTO over here. I'm pissed over here. I lost all my money on YOTO. I put my whole life savings into YOTO. I got nothing left. So you could take YOTO and shove it right up. Thank God for Analos. Analos is up. $333. You know what I mean? Holding me down. But my YOLO, and watch out for these shady airdrops that show up in your wallet. Don't touch them. Don't touch them. Don't go near them. But if I were to sell all my YOLO right now, let's see. If I were to sell all my YOLO right now, all right. I have 430 YOLO. I put $900 in there. So YOLO stole 500 from me. So you guys can take YOTO. I'm saying YOTO. I know it is YOTO. You guys can take YOTO and shove it. All right. So if anyone else shows YOTO for the rest of the, until I'm up, until I'm green, until my position is green, I don't want to hear one person mention YOTO on my channel. All right. You mention YOTO runtime, you getting rugged from my channel. All right, you're rugged. Dylan Jakes, he's out. Get him out. Get him out. You think I'm playing? He's out. He's out. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out. He's out. Get him out of here. Anyway, let's have a more positive day. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. And we talked about Ray is the hottest thing right now. And you can see the 4 hours about to turn. Solana, the same thing. Solana out of control. AI.P also looking nice to me. I got into AI.P down here. It continues to pump. High risk, low cap gem. You know what I mean? Anything can happen to it, but, you know. Hey, I'm just saying. All right, you're out too. Robbie G, he's out. Robbie G's out. You're out. You're out. I'll put you, you're on timeout for a little bit. 5-minute timeout. All right? You can come back in when you're ready to calm down. All right? You're a nice guy, but you're on timeout now. All right. I didn't do it. You did it. I didn't do it. You did it over here. All right. I'm in the same boat. We will be green. I pray for both of our sake. You're so funny. Nah, don't worry, man. Don't pray. It'll be all right. I only put what I was willing to lose. So I talked about Solana going to 103. It did it. I gave this to my trading group this morning. It wasn't that hard. I mean, I'm not trying to say I'm a genius here. I looked at the market. It was pretty flat. Not much going on. Solana was in a bullpen it. So I gave the team a bullpen it right here. And you can see it started to break out too, right? But I saw this still a little breakout there, but I saw it breaking out to 111, then even possibly to 116. First target was 103. And here we are, Solana banging on them to the upside, making gains. At 10x leverage, I mean, that's 140% gain. And that's an easy trade. It did exactly what it was supposed to do. It broke out of the pennant to the upside. No stop loss got hit. You know, not easy. I don't like the word easy, but a simple trade. All you had to do was exactly what you were supposed to do. Nothing more, nothing less. Don't reinvent the wheel. Like I say, my dad used to say it all the time, so lately I've been saying a lot. Look at the 2 hour. The 2 hour was turning on the stochastics, was bending up on the RSI, was bending on the MACD, and was near the 21-day moving average. This thing was moving. It was moving. It was moving. Shout out to Crypto Billy. Shout out to Crypto Billy. Yo, I see us doing some type of comedy show together one day, where I'm like the funny dude that keeps like doing like weird, like crazy things, and you're the calm guy that tries to like get me to stop doing them. You're like, Sam, we can't do that. Like the other day, the show was about to start, and I'm in my room, and I'm getting ready, and next thing you know, my clothes need to be put away, and I start like putting some of my clothes away, and then I'm like, I can't put these clothes away. Like, I gotta be getting ready. And I saw you like in my room, and you were like, Sam, like you got a minute to get ready, Sam. Like you can't be putting your clothes away right now. And I was like, all right. And you were like the dude telling me what to do. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to Crypto Billy. Shout out to Crypto Surfer. Shout out to Ivan 10 Bro. Cash Ivo. Cashvo, my man. Shout out to Joe Brooks. Shout out to Burned by Saitama. I know, right? It hurts, man. I get you. I love you, man. We're here. Hugs. You know what I mean? Hope you don't get burned again. I want to FOMO into Solana, but at the moment I put $31 into it. Market goes down. Funny. Merry Christmas. Mina, double bottom. Always here. Engine ripping. Injective is ripping. Cake is ripping. Let's talk about Cake. Well, Cake came out and said that they were going to burn a bunch of tokens. To me, that was a no-brainer that Cake was going to go up in value. Who still holds Cake? Who still has a stake of Cake? Yes, still. And look at Cake just booming to the upside. And I had a little movement here in this flag. I see Cake going all the way to $4.37. Not too long from now, once Cake gets started. Cake was just a buck. Cake has now done a triple up. Triple up since October 19th. Cake all the way to the upside. To the side of the batting box. He's getting ready to take a shot. It was a double in the fifth inning. He's all the way to his second. All the way to my second. Let's go all the way to the top, baby. Let's do this. Cake video is how I found out about you. See? People found me through the Cake, baby. I'm the Cake man. They call me the batter man. Because I mix that batter up. You know what I mean? Get it? Yeah, that's right. I mix up that batter. That good butter batter. What you know about that batter? That butter? That wax. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Smash that like on the hardest working TA in the game. Shout out to Crypto Bear Baker. And tonight's going to be a fun night, man. Shout out to everybody here. Tonight we celebrate as lifers. The next 5 nights really, for the rest of the year, we really just celebrate. We'll get down to brass tacks. We'll find out where the money's going, but we're going to have fun, man. You know, TA on BONK. We'll take a look at BONK. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Can we check NOIA on the daily and the weekly time frames? I like a man that likes the weekly. Shout out to Joker NYC. May God bless you and yours. May you have a blessed day on these wonderful times with your family. Shout out to Master Friend out there. God bless you, Master Friend. I apologize. The box will not get there till January 3rd. I am a schlub for doing that. But you can tell him that it fell off the sleigh. And you know what I mean? Or you can tell him the truth. You can tell him that the lifer was looking out for him and it just came a little late. Whatever you want to do. But I can't wait to see his face. And I hope it all works. Bluetooth. So you got to connect your phone and stuff. I hope that doesn't. I mean, I might kind of hope that makes, hope it's all right. Now I got to buy the kid a phone probably. You know what I mean? But we'll get him whatever he needs. You know what I mean? Shout out to Crypto Billy again. Shout out to Master Friend. We love you. Shout out to everybody here that I was able to give to this holiday season. Blessings on blessings. Shout out to everyone that jumped in on my yearly special too. My Cyber Monday special. God bless you all for taking advantage of that. And you were able to, get my services at a very, very good price for yourself at an economical rate. I appreciate that. And I want to know, and I am going to blab a lot tonight. So if you're not willing to hear me blab, I'm going to be blabbing and all. Shout out to 639 people, 199 likes. Who here? Put a 1 if you want to hear me blab tonight. Put a 1 if you want to hear me blab. Put a 2 if you can't stand listening to me, but you secretly watch me anyway. And be honest. Put a 2 if you can't stand me, but you secretly the TA is too good, so you put up with my nonsense. Put a 2 if you can't stand me. You absolutely like if you saw me, you would punch me right in the mouth. But the TA is too good, so you just got to keep coming. All right, we got one guy being honest, Brian Ferrano. All right. You got some. All right, Timmy's telling the truth. It's all right. I get it. It's all right. Oh, man. It's fun being a comedian, A little too many 2s. The truth hurts over here. I thought I was a nice guy. Yeah? I didn't know everybody just hated me and watched me for the TA. They're like, hey, can this guy ever shut up and just go over the Solana call he made last week so I can make some more money over here? The schlubber dub. And this guy put a 3. What the hell is a 3? What is a 2.5? You want to kick me in the nut? Hey. I I love it. Hey, Sam and the Family Lifers. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Where's your pack of Kadana now over there? Merry Xmas, and thank you for all the positivity. Shout out to Mr. Super Slick Vinny. Mr. Super Slick Vinny, we love you. We appreciate you. And celebrate your first super chat on the live stream. And it was a beautiful cayenne blue, right? Nice little $3 pound. We appreciate that. Got to mix it up. You have a good blob, mate. Life's not that serious until it needs to be. Yeah, till your mother dies in front of you on Thanksgiving. No lie, like. And Bufflink getting a membership, he just snatched it up real quick, gifted a member. Burke gifted one, Bufflink snatched it. I mean, I wouldn't like for a better person than Bufflink. Bufflink checking, Check DM Sam, your soul call just followed Lifer TA, my man. My man, look at that. Your soul call, 127% gains. Got in at 95, got out at 98. Gains, baby, gains. 10x leverage for my man. Crypto Billy in the house. Yo, it was what I go for every time, and I saw what I go for. Now Ray's going to pump. Now Ray's going to head to 250. That's the next target for Ray is 249, 246. And there it goes, and we gave this call live on the live stream today. I believe if we go back in time, I'm always watching crazy stuff. If we go back in time here to my channel, I hope we're time-stamped in the morning. Maybe we are. I think we are. So there is a problem, though. It's not clickbait. We're going to talk about the problem that I see for Bitcoin. We're going to break it down right now. And, but there's got to be a rate chart over here. I drew this, gave it to this. I remember giving another right here. Yeah, so we're telling you Ray's about to pump right there on the channel to the upside. Boom. Right? Was I reliving it? No, that was another flag. Anyway. It was like, yeah, let's talk about our baby. Okay. Yeah, and there's the flag continuing to the upside for Ray. Just banging on him. Amazing times to be alive. Anyway, this is what we do in the trading group. We give it to you exactly how it should be given. Straightforward, clean, and simple, so you can understand it, interpret it, learn it, and make gains yourself. Right? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. And a lot of people see what I'm putting down. Now, I was talking about 131. That's on the way. I mean, that's coming. You can see this thing is moving 111 and continuing to pump strong. Like, really strong. Like, the highest it's been all day, really. And if you were in my trading group, you got the call. I went over this and I gave you guys on a Saturday morning, on a Christmas holiday Saturday morning. I don't take a day off. I'm going to find the gain for you every single time. Put a 333 here if you love making gains with me in the Crypto Lifers. Put a 333 if joining the trading group was the best thing that ever happened to you. Put a 333 if you consistently make gains in the trading group since you joined it, understand the education, and became a lifer. Have I put a 444 if I've ever hurt you, or I've ever led you? Put a 444 if I've ever led you astray, right? Some people put 222. So someone put a 444. What did I do to you? What did I do to you? Explain. You know what I mean? What did I do to you, Patrick Ultrawave? Funny. So we got these secret haters. 444 barely, D shuffle. 666. You guys are crazy. Anyway, I mean, for someone who never takes a day off, who continues to produce, and if you're just watching here on the fence right now, hit the link right here in the comment section as I do. It takes you to CryptoLifer.com, the beautiful procured website that I have designed, waiting for you. Join today. Check out what's going on. Also, subscribe to our newsletter. I would love it. Come right in here, put in the newsletter, consent, opt into more, and more will come your way. If you give me that value of your newsletter, I'm going to produce so much value for you. 2 newsletters a week. They're going to blow your mind. All right? I have a course inside of my Discord that's worth $2,000. Most people make you spend $2 to $3 grand for. I also teach a course the last Saturday of every month. That's happening next week on the 30th of the month, 30th of December. You will see me teach class for 3 hours. I can't wait to do it. Jump on in. It's going to be amazing. So shout out to anyone that jumped into Solana. I don't see how it's going to stop. It looks like it's going to continue to the upside. The 3 hour is just ripping and looks like it's going to continue to go. The 4 hour is just halfway. I mean, it looks like it's just getting started. So 132 looks like it could easily be caught not too long from now for Solana. So, and you hit her here first. Before even this little channel, I gave you this bigger rising wedge that was likely to break up and form a parabolic move to the upside. I've watched all the things happen in trading. I've watched things go parabolic. I've watched, I think, over 500 to 600 assets go parabolic in my life. And so I've watched them intricately and watched how they did it. Think about it. Price action lives inside of a mathematical schematic. So it can't just like when something goes up in value, it goes up the same way on the chart 95% of the time, no matter what the asset is. When Bitcoin gets crazy, it's going to make a rising wedge and boom out of the rising wedge. You know what I mean? When anything gets absolutely insanity, you're going to see the rising wedge break out. You're going to see these types of parabolic run-ups. These are the types of shapes that get made. Anyway, so you'll learn this through technical analysis. You'll see the formation of repetitive structure. And through formation of repetitive structure, you'll begin to see things in the market that other people can't see. It's simple. You know, after 10 years of doing this, I've been doing this for 15 years. I was 25 years old. I'm now 40 years old, coming up on 41 scarily when we hit April, which is not that far away now. December, almost over. So we have January, February, March. Man, I'm 3 months to 41. So scary. I got into cryptocurrency in 2016. They're going to be soon. It's going to be this March. It'll be 8 years since when I first got into crypto. 8 years I've been in cryptocurrency. Unbelievable. So crazy. That's absolutely insanity, you know? Anyway, Sol continues to go. How do you get into something that keeps pumping? You look at it on the smaller time frame. Look, and that's a flag. I mean, that's a beautiful little flag. And that wants to continue to the measured move. You can even go smaller to the smaller flag. Like what's happening here on the 32nd? Is it like retesting, making a little side flag here? And again, if I was in this, I'd be taking profit, right? I'd be taking profit. But you do whatever makes you happy, all right? It does look like it's going to continue on the 4 hour time frame. So, but what a move for Solana. We nailed it in the trading group. If you were in the trading group, you were all over it. Ray is going to continue. People are now going to sell out of Solana. What are they going to do? They're going to buy Ray because Ray's pumping and Ray's smaller. And then they're going to buy smaller altcoins like I did the other day, like Analos and all this other nonsense. You know what I mean? They're going to open up a Phantom wallet and they're going to get down. So in yesterday's video, I showed you how to buy coins on the Solana chain. That should be timestamped too. I don't see it here. See, remember, was that this morning or yeah, that was yesterday. Let's see if yesterday's live stream. And remember, that's another thing why we get a lot of views, because the live streams have so much information. Look, 4,500 views this morning. You people are amazing. Amazing. Like from last night to this morning, from yesterday to this morning. But I remember showing everyone how to buy these coins in a light tutorial. Phantom wallet, YOTO, right there, right? And, watch that. And that'll teach you all you need to know, really, about how to get into the Solana ecosystem. That'll break it down. All right? That'll break it down. Watch out for these shady live streams. That's probably a shady live stream right there. That's probably fake. So be careful. They always do fake stuff like that. It's a shame. 50,900 subscribers on our way to 51,000. I was wondering if we were going to get to 50K. We did it. We're going to get it to 51,000 by the end of the year. Maybe even 52. You never know. I do not cap it. So Ray continuing to pump. Solana continuing to pump. They're the coins of the day, really, in my humble opinion. Injective, too. Injective. What a move for Injective. Unbelievable. Gives you serious FOMO. Back to 43. And I had it in this little flag, too, and it continued to pump. And now it's sideways and going on the 4 hour. Look at this thing. It just, like, these coins are beating up on Bitcoin, too. You put one Bitcoin in these, they turn into so much more Bitcoin. It's out of control. It's absolute insanity. Look at that, 56. I mean, that thing's just going to go. I mean, its next target is 49. Nothing stopping it. It just broke resistance. It's got space to go. Like, wow, that thing's just going to moon from 14 all the way up to 55. Injective protocol. I see 55. People get scared when they get this, when it gets this hot. But when there's more room in the Stokes and things are cooking, that's insane. That's really crazy. Luna, I was looking at Luna C, Luna Classic, honestly. It's been on my radar recently. I wait for coins to come and pull back to key areas of support or resistance. Oh yeah, it's LUNC, right? I forgot. Yeah, you don't add the A there. Pumped up a little bit off the golden pocket. See, it came right into the golden pocket on the Fibonacci. It's curving really nicely on the daily. This thing, Luna Classic, looks like it's about to make a move. Terra Classic. This thing looks like something big is going to happen. But anyway, that's just, you know, what the technical analysis says. I don't own any. It doesn't matter if it does or not. It means nothing to me. And no one's telling me to say that. I would never push a coin just because of that. I'm just being honest with you. Just the technical analysis looks interesting to me for this coin. All right. And this song is kind of lame, I'll be honest. Let's take a look at our baby bitty Bitcoin. 43,800. It's been there all day long. Sideways Bitcoin. Daily still looking good to me. Turning to the upside. 22-hour would have to bend and turn. Still inside of a flag. Not too far for the 21-day moving average. Had all day to go bearish. Did not. Stayed inside of the bullish flag. Remember, I did give a long on the 4-hour time frame, if you remember. Right? This bigger. It's right here. It's still here. The entry was around now, you know. The target is 51,600. The protective stop is 40,924. It's a 3.38 risk to reward ratio. We have to get back above resistance, which we're having trouble, which remains at 44,000. We'll say, hold on. Let me get rid of that actually. Boom. Bring that down. 44,675 is the level I'm going to call it at. Let's move forward now into the 8-hour time frame. Still overbought, but getting this, see that little, I'll show you what I'm talking about here. See that? That little V there, getting that little flip to the upside. Possibly some bullish skirt coming on, some bullish action, a bullish flip there to the upside. The 1 hour also looking interesting. It's getting tighter and tighter in what looks to me like I would have to call a bull pennant. All right. All right. So you could call a symmetrical triangle, bull pennant. It looks kind of somewhat symmetrical triangle-esque. It is pretty chubby. Chubby triangle. It's a chubby triangle. It could go either way over here. It could go to the upside or go to the downside, Johnny. You tell me how you want it to go. So here's the deal. Target to the downside takes you to the, it'll go to the 200 SMA on the 1 hour, and then we'll break that, and then you'll start, and we'll hit this lower trend line. So we're looking at about 42,943K even, all right? At the beginning, then something, it could spill over down to 42.6. This tells you go to 44,695 and break to the upside. 1 hour had all day to pump, didn't give us much. Was unable to get above local and previous resistance right here too as well. We wicked out, but we're unable to stay back above it. You gotta close the candle above 43.8 to remain bullish. You gotta break above these key resistance moments here. Level, that's a key level right there. You can't all day, So am I bullish or am I bearish for Bitcoin? Well, I'm bullish overall on this bigger channel, on this bigger idea here, that we're going more sideways. However, once we lose this, we'll lose the 200 SMA on the 1 hour, and I'll be the first one to be able to call a short and to find out and to see the levels where we're going to go. I already know what levels we're going to go, because once we lose the 1 hour, we're going to go to the 3 hour, 200 SMA. Okay? And then if we lose the 3-hour, 200 SMA, we're going to the 4-hour. And then, we'll continue. So, and that happens like clockwork over and over again. And if that happens, we will see. Trust me. I promise you, I will be one of the first people to see this short happening. And I'm going to be here. As long as God keeps me healthy, which, I do a lot to do that. I do the lemon water. I work out. I do everything I can to be here for you every single day and for myself. But to be here for you is to be here for myself. I created a job in which servicing others creates my destiny, and I love it. I wouldn't change it for the world. And I love the respect and the honor in which I receive from each and every one of you. And thank you so much for everything you've given me, every one of you. May God bless every single one of you on this live right now. Everyone that's contributing to the viewership here. 848 beautiful souls on a Saturday before Christmas. That's how tight-knit we are. Like, most people with their families, you guys are with the Lifer family right now, hanging out with me. 301 likes, $171 in chat revenue. Hold up, I didn't even see what's going on here. $101 came from Mike Mueller. Sam, grateful for your support, energy, and friendship. You're a radiant diamond in our world. Wishing you a joy-filled Christmas with loved ones. Best to your family from us. Please say hi to your wife from the German Mullers. Warm regards, Michael. We love you, Michael Muller. God bless you and yours. That is a blessing. Thank you so much for the $111.11 pound. That's so nice of you to do. May God bless you and your family as well. Hey, Lifer, only gratitude to you, Loco. What do you think of Caspa on the daily? We'll take a look at Caspa on the daily for you. And shout out to all the fan funding here that's coming on in. Shout out to Stas. Cheers, Sam, my friend. Would be nice for a second opinion on MATIC if you had time. Okay, happy holidays, Joker NYC. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Can we check NOLA? We'll take a look at NOLA and Ada. I love you, Lifer. Shout out to My Hobby. Shout out to Mr. Slip. Super Slick Vinny, my man. Stas, everyone that's given. GF Burke, gifted memberships. Joe Custer for the $19.99. Bang, we hit you with that like. Hypnotized for the £2. We hit you with that. DYDX, about to explode. God bless. And Filecoin. That narrative, you like that decentralized narrative. SafePal looks nice too. Wow, shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you so much for the love. $171 in chat revenue. You people have been absolutely amazing this holiday season. It's been unbelievable to be a part of this group and to be a part of the chat. Bring it back, baby. Bring it back. So Bitcoin, tight inside the channel. Do we break up or down? I see a break to the upside happening based on the 4-hour pushing. But, don't be surprised if we do a Bart Simpson back to the bottom of the pattern. We are simply making somewhat of a Bart Simpson pattern here. Look at our 15. Our 15 is also, just keeps hitting resistance and not really able to get us out of the pattern. Keeps playing around with its own, 200 SMA. So I see chop. When I come and make my update tomorrow morning, it looks like we're going to be in some type of chop even inside this pattern here. We might not even have broken out of this pattern, about 8 hours from now. Let's take a look if that could last. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Yeah, about 8 hours from now at 8 in the morning. Well, 12 hours from now at 8 in the morning. Well, I'll do my update pretty early tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's a big day for a lot of people. You got to cook. You got ready. If you're going out for your last bit of shopping, you're doing the best you can. You know what I mean? I try to get my gifts like a few weeks in advance. I did go shopping today though. Some last minute things just to fill up the tree, make it look fun. I definitely got my daughter. I can't believe what I did. Let's see if I can get a picture of this thing. Yeah, I copped this puppy here, the white one. This guy. I got her the Power Wheels Jeep Wrangler, Willie's Pink Ride. Yeah, she got the Willie's Pink Ride right here. Should have upgraded her to the 12V Jeep. She's gonna upgrade in a couple years. You know what I mean? Right now she's riding the little baby. She's starting off on the little baby. But we'll up her to this monster when she's good and ready. You know what I mean? But I'm excited. I'm going to build this car. It's in my garage. I got to build it up. This is what it looks like right here. High-speed lockout and power lock brakes, baby. Yeah. But I'm excited. I can't wait to see my little daughter whip that thing around. Anyway, last minute, you should have seen me. I had 2 kids. I'm like, grab her. Like, the carts were too small. I threw the thing on top. Like, it was just ridiculous. I'm in the parking lot. I could barely move. It was. People are like, you're dropping stuff, man. I'm like, I'm gonna get there, man. They're like, take your time, man. It was funny. Anyway, 1 hour is coming back down to the stochastics, but not losing a lot. I see sideways price action, and this is getting tight, right? And again, it's 50-50. It's a 50-50 pattern. It would be fun for a nice scalp to the upside. You know, you could. There's a bold entry right now with a stop loss right here, right? And I can see that's a 3-to-1 right now. You can see it. It's a fib, you know. Nah, 2.28. You have to go real high to get that 3. Yeah, right there. Yeah, okay, there's the 3. That makes sense. Yeah. So it's like a 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio. But there's still a chance you could stop. If you get stopped out, you can re-enter the trade here and get the bounce. But, you know. But this is an aggressive long right here. That could possibly play out. I take many aggressive longs, depending on my streak. If I've hit like 5 straight, I take this trade every time. If I've lost 3 straight, I may not take this trade. You know what I mean? It depends on where I'm at in my streak for the week, or where I'm at in my trading, right? If I've hit a lot of gains, I take this trade every time, right? Because I'm like, why not? You know, if it stays above the point of control, we gotta. It looks a lot like it's making this pattern here, right? Now, there's some people on the fence saying that no, we have broken out, and we're making a flag outside the bigger pattern. And we're on our way to the upside no matter what. Bitcoin's about to rip ski. I'm just open-minded. This one just keeps me a little open-minded that even if we come down, and if we come down, it still gives that bullish twang, you know. So, but this is definitely something you could consider here. Would be an entry now. And again, I'm not, this is all I'm just looking at. You do whatever makes you happy, but these are just mathematical ideas that I'm looking at. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence before getting into any project, coin, or trade, right? And if I were to take this trade, I would take it on MEXC. You know what I mean? MEXC is just the place to be. Man, I absolutely love MEXC. All right? MEXC.com. Lowest fees, 0 spot maker and taker fee. I bought $5,000 worth of Bitcoin on Binance US. Ended up spending $490 in fees. Had I bought it here, it would have been 0 fees on spot, right? I could have just bought the tether, sent it over. I would have saved myself $490. So, when you first start out, you don't have a lot of money, you definitely want to use the exchange that matters, right? And so MEXC, 0 spot maker and taker fees, man, and 0 spot future. It has the least amount of fees on future than any other exchange that I've seen. So anyway, do your due diligence. Also, though, I keep most of my money on a hardware wallet. I want to make that really clear. I keep most of my money on a hardware wallet, a Trezor wallet. I also have a link to Trezor in the description below. If you want to take a look at Trezor, I've got a link to a Trezor wallet. The Trezor is where I keep most of my money, all right? Do not, keep your wealth on an exchange. If you lose most of your money and most of your money's on an exchange, then there's no one there to help you, but it's on you. It is on you, all right? So make sure that you're doing your due diligence. And someone say, well, how do I swing trade? Well, you keep a swing bag, but you also keep a long... And that's why even if I was the best swing trader in the game, the greatest swing trader in the game, and I made way more money swing trading every time, I'd still keep a long-term bag. Here's another thing about swing trading and long-term trading. Life. What if I got in a car accident and something happened and I was only a swing trader? The money stops immediately. But if I'm a long-term bag guy and I get hit, like right now I get hit, but the bull run keeps going. And, let's just say, I hope I don't. Like, God forbid, you know what I mean? But say something happened. And I happen to be in a coma for a few months. I don't want to say that, but let's just say the worst possible scenarios that could possibly happen. I wake up 8 months later and my bags are up huge. The bull run's still going because I had long-term bags planted. But if I was only a swing trader, I'd be sitting in tether for my next trade done. Or maybe I would have been in a swing trade that got plastered. I don't know. And I never thought about that. But, that's a long-term idea for trading is also more for just things in life. And again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just going over my idea, the way I see it in real life for me. You do whatever makes you happy. Solana making another tight channel here. This is the 30-second chart, but I'm watching the 30-second chart because that's the chart that's giving me the sauce. All right. I got it here for you. I pay for more premium trading view. You might not even have that. So like that alone is giving people value because some people don't have access to the 30-second chart. I didn't when I started trading. You know what I mean? So, and I got ARCA and all that other fast data and all that nonsense. So watch this for tight price action. I see us waking up tomorrow morning and still inside this tight. Still have yet to make a decision. Finding our way. Getting ready. But this is what I'm watching for Bitcoin. And, you know, this is only, you know, bringing up the tension. Bringing up the tension. Bringing up the tension. Optimism still doing damage right now. Coming out the flag to the upside. It feels good to be in optimism. I made a nice swing trade off optimism up about, I don't know, two grand. Not amazing, but, you know, it didn't pump too much until right about now. If I were to sell all my optimism right now, I'd make about $2,200 off about a $4,800 position. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Let's take a look here. And I believe buying Bitcoin anywhere below 44,000, anywhere below 45K is an absolute steal in the long term. I'm always focused on buying a little more Bitcoin. I do it in front of you guys to encourage you, to make you realize that Bitcoin is the key. So today I buy $1,500 more worth of Bitcoin. Snatch it, grab it. You can even mark it in right here. Don't even have to think about doing anything else. Snatch it, buy it. Make sure the order was successful in the order entry. Bang. And you can see I bought more GFAL last night on the low. I didn't tell anyone, but I did. Look, I bought $3 grand more worth of GFAL. So you do whatever makes you happy. I do what makes me happy. You know what I mean? And, you know, I show you guys everything I do, but I don't show everything. Sometimes you guys just find out on the low, like right there. You find out, oh, wow, he's stacking GFAL on the low last night. You know, I want to be a GFAL whale, man. That's my goal. That's my goal. Anyway, yeah. So watching Bitcoin here on the 30-second chart, starting to make what's called a bull pennant with a 68% chance of a break to the upside. Your measured move is the length of the base of this pole here. A little lower, actually, than I had. I think I was a little advantageous there. 115, but I still see 116, 115. And I called those numbers earlier today. You know what I mean? Whatever. Just how charts work, man. The charts are amazing. Does Beam come back for more? That's what people want to know. BEAMX got sold off, back down. Let's take a look at where BEAMX is sitting now. So it took a nice bounce back to the upside here out of the falling wedge. Kind of had descending triangle vibes for me though, you know. But you could almost make it in a symmetrical. It's like it tosses near the hybrid ideas here, you know. Is it or isn't it? I don't know. It's close. To me, it would have that's the whole length though. This thing could be ready for its next move. It really might. Bit of a double bottom here, holding the zone. I had an alert there. A little too high on the 4-hour for me. 8-hour looks ready to rip though. And that's a double bottom. So it's interesting. Curving on the on the 21. 12-hour looks good, but not a lot of information. 1 hour is kind of an indecision. It's tough, you know. I see. I mean, it's a double bottom with a higher low. Just a little. I feel a little bit of risk behind it. That's all. All right, let's see what y'all are saying. You guys asked for MATIC, STAS. Let's take a look at what MATIC's doing. What do I see for MATIC? And let's zoom out. Let's start fresh for MATIC. Well, you can see I see this cup and handle for MATIC, and I see MATIC going to $1, right? Not too long from now. I believe if I throw money in MATIC, which I already have, but if I throw more money in MATIC and I hold on, it's only a matter of time. I still can't believe MATIC is sub $1. Like, in the last rally, it was one of the first ones to really rally. But look at that Adam and Eve double bottom that it really hasn't paid out yet. I mean, MATIC's going to be 140 before people realize it, 140.40. I believe you're going to blink. It'll be like the third week of January, maybe even less, and MATIC will be at $1.40, you know? So I'm bullish on MATIC overall. Still inside this nice, beautiful channel that I've been watching this whole time. It broke out of the cup and handle. May hit the top of the channel, come back down, and may not carry this handle all the way. All right, that's just one thing. But I'm still bullish. It looks good to me. I like what I'm seeing here for MATIC. And on the 1 hour time frame, as the weekend goes, I've seen these break out many times. They have this like trough and this move back up. I've seen MATIC specifically break out of this exact pattern. Like 3 years ago, I remember, and more than once it's been in this pattern, but I wouldn't be surprised if MATIC gets a pump here, the 21 kissing the 50 and getting close. I'd look for MATIC to break up to 96. That DeFi money is going to start flowing all over the place. Then you're going to hear about meme coins on MATIC. I'm telling you, then it's going to be MATIC. And Solana's just really revving the engine for DeFi to start the pump. You know? Cardano's even in on the fun with Snack in its own coin. I mean, it's getting crazy. Every coin has a beautiful working ecosystem now. When I started, only a few coins had a mainnet. Everyone was rubbing off of ETH. It was like, oh, I'm an ERC20. Now you got mainnets galore. You got in their working right. They've gone through the TVLs. They figured out why the bridges were hacked. We've gone through a lot of the plumbing, everybody. A lot of the hardship had to happen. A lot of the pain. The FTX, right? The Celsius, a lot of ups and downs had to occur. At the end of the day, those weren't true DeFi. You know what I mean? Celsius was not true DeFi. You pressed the button and that money left. Like, it was like, I mean, I don't know. I felt like it felt like it got locked up in a vault. It didn't feel the same. I see Cardano just consolidating, get ready for its another big move. And I see a big move, like the length of this pole here to the upside. That's at 89 something, 93 cent Cardano. I mean, it's coming. This is going to be the bull run of bull runs, man. Cardano going to $5, maybe even more. Beat Cardano holding 62 makes me such a happy man. I got into Cardano at 2 cents and 8 cents. And then I bought a bunch on the lows when it was down here on the low, and I stacked Cardano, and I'm just super happy to see it at 62 cents. And to me, it's about to do damage. It's about to do some serious damage. It doesn't move all the time, but when it does, I mean, and that's going to be a 50% gain. That's going to be 30 on 62. Talking 54, 55%, 50% gains. I see a move coming for Cardano. God bless whoever gave that Cardano super chat. And I look at Cardano. I love Cardano, but it's all about the moment, and you put us in the moment. And so God bless you. I appreciate you. Cardano looking very, very interesting. I'm all about watching consolidation. To me, it's simple. I watch price action pump, and I look for consolidation. Setting up for 93. And you heard it here first. I've made a few predictions here today already, some bold projections and ideas that the charts convey. All right. Nice. Sloppy diamond on the 15-minute. That's interesting. Appreciate that. All right, we got some more super chats coming at us right now. Someone said DXDY is about to pump. It did get falling with a photographic memory, falling wedge off the golden pocket, made a little bit of a move. That's the last I saw of it in my mind. Let's see if I'm correct. DYDX, right? Not DXDY. And that's on MEXC2 as well. KuCoin. And I'm saying, get yourself a Palau ID, open up a KuCoin, have a backup exchange. I always have 2 or 3 exchanges as backups. You never know, okay? You never know. Never keep all your money on one exchange. Mark my words, okay? Just be careful. Yo, Lifer, Merry Christmas. Here's some love from the Jesus Coin community. Stay blessed. Shout out to Lee Kolafai. We love you, man. We appreciate you. Hey, Lifer, your thoughts on CLV? I don't know much about it. Is that Clever Finance? All right. Or is that, DYDX? I don't know enough about it. Starting the rounded bottom, I wouldn't be surprised if it made a rounded bottom and then it made, like up here, it made a handle, it made a cup and handle. But you can see it bounced off the 786 Fibonacci, came into the golden pocket, made a higher low, made another higher low. Beautiful. You want to see, if I see it get above 349, oh man, that's it. It gets above 349, gets a bounce here, that thing is gone. 346, you know. Yeah, 346. It gets above 346. I'm telling you. And then it comes down for like a retest. That would be a beautiful pump to the upside. But yes, it's already starting its move. We've been waiting for it. It's been taking a long time, though. Pumped, came back, pumped again. Looks like it may be getting ready for a bigger move. Let's take a look at the daily time frame. The daily pumped up with some momentum. It didn't have a lot, though. I'll give you that. You know, it does look interesting, but it's not amazing. But yeah, we've been waiting on this thing. It's been taking a lot longer than a lot of other coins. I'll give you that. You know, it's been like watching paint dry a little bit. A little bit of XRP vibes, you know. Sorry, did I say that out loud? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that out loud. Filecoin, we talked about it. We gave you this beautiful tight channel on the daily. It broke out. Then we even gave you this retest on the 4-hour time frame in this flag here. It came down. In matter of fact, it did actually retest. Now, look, I could delete everything and take a look at this again. We're seeing this again. We're seeing this turn for a lot of coins. They're getting that turn like they're going to make this trajectory to the upside, right? You could do one of two things. You could put it in its own move. You could even put this in its own. So, hold on. It gets messy if you get too crazy, but yeah, Filecoin looks way better and different than DXY. I'll give you that. Like, you gave two of them, but one of them to me just looks way better. It has more momentum on the 4-hour, right? Looks great. Look, in the 6-hour, this thing's about to rip. So, yes, I'm with you on Filecoin, about to fly. It looks good to me. It looks great to me, actually. And Filecoin's one of those coins that, like, it doesn't pump a lot. It takes its time. It's a little slower, but when it does, it makes a move. And it's usually really obvious when Filecoin runs, in my mind. I you know, the times that I've traded it, I've been like, yep, that's Filecoin doing its thing. Bang, you know. I'd watch Filecoin here on the 6-hour time frame for even just for smaller pump gains, but it's looking nice. And that's the thing. Some nights, you know, I sit and find all the stuff myself. Some nights I'm live, and we just find all the gains together, man. It depends. Like, as long as I'm here every single day, though, we can work this market together. You know what I mean? We can work this market together. And through my consistency, we can build. And with building, we can progress. And through progression, we can find freedom, financial freedom, everybody. And may God bless each and every one of us here on this live stream today. I love you. I thank you. I appreciate you. Filecoin looking interesting to me on the 6-hour time frame. I mean, Filecoin and Cardano both looking good. And the charts don't lie. Charts speak to us. We just have to listen. Someone asked about Caspa on the daily. Caspa's been struggling. I'll give you that. Looks like it may even go lower, all the way to 7 or 6. You never know. I had it in this channel, and it's been battling this wedge. If it can bounce up this wedge, it's going to consolidate inside of an ascending triangle, and it's going to pivot away from this falling area of the 618 golden pocket, right? But if it falls through this and starts to break down, we're going to see a lower low for Caspa. Right now, the 6 hours pumping, and you even look, you have a slanted inverted. You got yourself a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. You asked about the daily, though. Let's take a look at the daily. The daily looks interesting, but as you can see, it's been cavorting around here, and it's kind of curving down like it may want to dump for more. And you can clearly see there's now resistance at 11.7. You bounced, you couldn't get back above that area. The 382 fib has a play on that as well. Let's go back to, right, the 22, which I'm saying looks bearish. Unless we get a big pump out of momentum. So honestly, you break 11.5, you're back inside the mix. You're probably, you know, you break through this trend line. You technically break out of the falling wedge that we're in, and you probably likely consolidate sideways. You don't get back above. Let's see what this level really, let's like really zoom in here. Yeah, I'll take it at 11.7. So you break back above 11.7, you have yourself a chance, right? You don't break back above 11.7, to me, it's likely you fall back down here, touch the 200 on the 22, hang out at the Fibonacci, and then we're looking for an 8.3, you know, maybe even possibly a 7 cent to 9 cent, you know, Caspa. That can happen. I want to be open-minded here for everybody. If you're not ready for the long haul, this is a 2-3 year hold for me, or at least a 2 year hold. 1.5, 18 months, you know. And when the bull run really kicks off, we're going to look back on these times. I think, you know, Caspa's going to be like, hopefully, 90 cents, $1.40, and we're going to look back and be like, remember when you were worried about 11 to 7 cents, you know? So I don't stress these times too much. 3-day is also low with a little bit of hidden bullish slightly. That's swinging down while that swings up. Tells me that the trend should continue to the upside. It's really all about getting above that resistance in the next 2-3 days, in my humble opinion. So it's at a close place, you know, and to me, it's making a bit of a, you know, almost like a bearish, like ascending triangle here that could break down either way too, up or down. That's 50-50 pattern. Doesn't really say it could break up. So what's my call on it? I mean, the 22 says you want to pull back. The 12-hour says you want to pull back. The 8-hour wants, you know, I'd give the 6 hours due diligence and see what it can do. If the Stokes come up here and start to double top and we never make it back above resistance, then I know what Casper's going to do. It's going to dump. If we finish up here and start curving and we break above this resistance, then I know we're likely hitting the top of the pattern. We're consolidating. And then it's kind of like, yeah, like that was probably your low buy and we're going to do this. So in the next 2 days, what Casper does is going to teach me basically, you know, here, then I consolidate through here, then I buy into these areas or I accumulate. I have a plan for each position and I know exactly what I'm going to do either one it goes. And I have a heavy position and I'm willing to hold through no matter what and add to my bags. Thank you for the Casper super chat. I appreciate you and I love you and I thank you. Love is the strongest frequency. When you live in love, you cannot be denied. People that are afraid to live in love need to learn. We talked about render. We went over it. Said it was the likely hitter of the day. It did. It went up 9.8%. Gains on render. I did it again. I gave you Solana this morning. Gains. I gave you render last night, the day before. Gains. I gave you Ray last night and today. Gains. What else do you want? You know, and the market hasn't been unbelievable. It's been fun, but you know. And I threw in some meme coins. Some went up, some went down. I took a shot on them. I didn't, you know. Do whatever makes you happy over here, right? Solana ecosystem. Is that a member disclosed that Garrett Soloway has not closed his Solana short position, having actually increased it to constitute 20% of his entire portfolio when Solana was priced at $58. IA calls this jumping in front of a freight train. You never do this. Is that true? Can that be corroborated? Or you guys just like, you know, anyway, I shouldn't mention it if I don't know. He has been known to be super bearish at times when I cautioned him not to be. You know what I mean? He was super bearish on the traditional market. Him and whatever, man. But and I said to them, I see they were super bearish. I'm just gonna make this, they were super bearish on the traditional market. Which whatever, they have a right. They can say whatever they want. Who cares, right? And I'm not always right, but I said, man, Gareth, there is a cup and handle on the S&P, and I said and there's a bullish, and they were like, they saw this as like a shoulder ahead and kind of a right shoulder here. They were super, and they were like, we're no money printing, we don't have it. A lot of people were super bearish on this idea, and I called along there, and that's been super amazing so far. Again, whatever, it was one, I don't want to say I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread. It sounds like it, right? But I also have never been calling short when the market goes short. I don't call long when the market goes I don't call short when the market rips to the upside, and vice versa, right? So shout out to everybody making gains in my trading group. We love you. We appreciate you. And please get those testimonials in there. If you made a lot of gains, if you got something out of the trading group, send in a testimonial. Cashflow wrote a beautiful one. Unbelievable. These things make me cry. I don't know what to say, life, or whatever it could be. I could never say it enough. Thank you so much for everything. God bless you, Lakochi. We love you, man. We appreciate you. And do good things for good people. It comes back to you. Do so many good things that you forget how many good things you've done. You have to remind yourself weeks later, oh yeah, I remember when I did that. That was nice of me, Just always be good. And everything in life will kind of come back to you in the way it should. Always be a good person. Always be a good person. TRX, I talk about it. It looks like it's about to break to the upside. It's inside this beautiful channel. It's getting busy. Daily is interesting, but I see it. It's being used for a lot of transactions. It's one of the most, it may be the most used blockchain in the game. I use it every day almost to transact with Tether. So, I know, and I'm not the only one. So, and it works efficiently, fast, and gets the job done. It gets my money where I want it without having to spend a lot, and fast, efficiently, and secure. I've never had an issue, knock on wood, using TRX, TRC20. I see this trend continuing. Even if it consolidates a little more, maybe even for a few more days, TRX on the way to 13. You heard it here first. TIA again, Perp, Mexi, please, Sir Sammy, Mexi. Thank you to all and the lifers for what you do. Shout out to Ivo10 Broke. We love you. Did you change your name to Cashvo? No, right? I get confused now, but I'm like, are you Cashvo in the group now, Ivo? I'm pretty sure you're Cashvo now, right? You guys move so fast, and I can't keep track of you young whippersnappers in my trading group all over the place. Let's take a look at that P on Perpetual. So we looked at this flag possibly breaking to the upside on TIA, and, so far it's looking pretty nice, like it may do it. It's weird. Did we say it broke out already, or did it not? I don't know. OMAC just made money tonight using the Crypto Lifer system. Sign up. Shout out to my man OMAC doing damage. God bless you for being here. And shout out to everybody on the live. $215 in chat revenue, 417 likes. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. Trading group. You just won't learn trading there. You'll build relationships that will give you so much more than just trading alone. Givers gain. Amen. Amen. Thank you for saying that, man. That's amazing. Like, the fact that people put in, take the time to say things like that on my live stream, you guys are blessed. I'm so lucky to be around each and every one of you. Blessed. Stream comes on. Who are these people? Different names everywhere, right? I'm not the best, but I'm on top. Brian Clow, English soccer coach. We love you, man. The 99 is a coalition of like-minded traders, all posting confluence on many assets in a place for you to get the education you deserve and gain an edge in the market. Lifer strong. And Cock Inu continues to pump too to the upside. But look, they definitely rug pulled YOTO. They rug pulled us. Look at that thing. Maybe it'll recover. You never know. But so far, it's a definite rug pull for me. So that's why I don't want to mention on the stream again, man. Till we're in the green. And I'm kind of joking, but I'm not. I mean, it's like. So look, I see Cock Inu getting tighter and tighter. If I just saw this and I didn't know what it was, I'd say that looks like it's about to break out. MATIC's in a similar position, and the market's looking pretty bullish. 169% gains coming, all the way to, I don't even know. It's a 50705. That's how they do it. 507050. Right. Sam gets timed out. Yeah. You can't say YOTO. Dang it. I know I said it, right? Yeah. I said it. I have to time myself out. All right, that was a fast timeout. All right. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Let's take a look at our baby BOOKMAP. Bookie BOOKMAP in the house. Show us where Bitcoin's about to go. So right now, Bitcoin has liquidity. And whenever I see these double bars around a red bar, we usually go there like 90% of the time. So that's telling me that 44.3 is likely. All right. Shrink her down. We have liquidity on either side. There is a good amount of red down here too, though. That takes us to 44,270 and 43,000. So we have liquidity for either side. We have the reddest and most liquidity. Biggest bar is at 44,340. All right, for Bitcoin. Could go either way. Low liquidity on the weekend. Sketchy business. Render wants to continue to the upside. I see Render going all the way to $5.94. That's another gain of about 30 or 26% from here. 23% gains for Render. Shout out to anyone that jumped into Render for gains. We did it again. And someone who asked about NOA. If I remember, I have a photograph memory. He asked about NOA. Is that right? As I say, it's a photograph memory, and then it's not. It's the wrong coin. Thank you for helping me succeed. I hope I did. I hope Who here did I help succeed? Put a 1 in the comment section if I helped you succeed in your life. Nexa may have found a bottom. There's a chance. Yeah. Shout out to XRP. Put a 1 if I helped you succeed. NOIA, right? Many people, man. Unbelievable. Thank you. That's like unbelievable. 1 year and I love the 99. That's amazing. Amazing. Every day. Look at these ones pouring in. Wow. Well, each and every one of you helped me succeed. You know, because when you show up, I show up. And it creates a unity and a bond. 883 beautiful people. 800. And honestly, man, the haters have drifted away. Haven't you guys seen that? Like, we don't even have trolls like other shows do. Because the love in the community is so strong. It's something that I've just never seen it. I've never seen it. And it's because of the dedication. We took dedication to another level. You know, I want to get into the Guinness Book of World Records of streaming if we can. I don't know what we got to do. I'm on like, you know, over 1,000 days straight. Like, let's go, baby. Parents dying. I've been sick. I see people get sick and they're like, yo, I'm really sick. I'm taking the day off today. And I've been really sick and I don't take the day off. I show up somehow, some way. I don't care if I'm dying. I show up on the stand-up desk. Or maybe I did the show sitting down one time because I couldn't handle it. You know what I mean? Can't wait to join the trading group after the first. You don't have to wait for the first. You jump in whenever you want. Yeah, everyone's like waiting for the first. This isn't Patreon, man. You join in when you are, and it marks the day. So if you join in today at the 23rd, it marks a month to January 23rd. Everyone has their own separate month. I don't wait to the first. You might as well just jump in today. It doesn't matter. I'm all about not waiting, man. The second you're waiting for the first, you're already holding yourself back. You know? Right? My Reef Long is crushing it. You got it. Million days straight. Savage. Cash MNA today to cover my 99 membership for 2024. Thank you, brother. Wow, that's dope. I love hearing that. Syntropy, NOIA. So Syntropy just keeps going on this upward trend, right? And what you want, resistance becomes support here. Resistance becomes support. That's an SR flip. Resistance, flipped it, couldn't get above, got back above, used it as support, bounce. So you want to flag out kind of this bigger chunk. It kind of seems like a lot of things are following that Bitcoin flag, but you want this flag to break on out. You do not want to break this bottom trend line. You do that, you're going, you know. Then you got the bearish, you know, fall and falling, rising wedges break down 68% where they began, but if they break out parabolically. So this thing is setting up for a parabolic run. Yeah, looks like it's going to run up to about 7 cents. All right. 7 1/10 of a cent, right? We went over Lunacy already, man. Already went over it. I can show it to you again. Same idea. It took me 1 second. So TI looks really good on the perp on the daily. Looks like it's setting up for some type of pump. You know, but I went over it on the spot already. Same idea. I mean, it's sketchy. It's in between, but it's looking bullish on the bigger time frames. There's some resistance on the smaller time frames. I spent like 10 minutes on it already. I'm kind of like, you know. You said NIVX, NVX. I think I put an I in there accidentally. I mean, this thing got sold to the downside out of nowhere December 16th. Maybe it'll come back. I don't know. It looks like a rug. Can we move on? All right. GF Burke did a Forex on friend in 1 week. 99 is cheap. I know, right? I mean, we have people giving so much information all around town. Not just me. We have the elite traders. We have GF Burke. We have the miners. We have so much going on. Added a bunch of DOT, polka dot to the stake. What do you think about the future of DOT? I think DOT's cool. But isn't Gavin Wood kind of like a pedo? I don't know, man. I shouldn't say that, but that's what I've heard. And I don't know. Anyway, I'm not a fan, I guess. Whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever. You do you, though. Right? I don't know. Something about Polkadot just doesn't get me going. Like, I like EGLD more than Polkadot. I really do. I love EGLD. Multiverse X. Really good brand, brand change, too. Smart move. So, look, you got a shoulder. You got an inverted head and shoulder here for EGLD. You just broke out. That thing wants to make bacon on the beach. I've been saying this is going to 60 for a while now. And now you're looking at 89, you know. And so you got so many coins that are just chasing the dragon, man. Chasing that move. Just keeps going. I see this at 89 before you know it. MATIC gonna pump. EGLD gonna pump. The big boys are gonna take over. They're going to go. Solana's going to kind of steer the way. So I see once it gets above the zone, I mean, it's going to gap up to 89 pretty fast for EGLD. It is a breakout. I usually don't buy the breakout, but I mean, it's already broken out. I'd look for a flag on a smaller time frame. But that thing's going to 89. I mean, it wants 89. I mean, that's what it wants. I can't believe we already were live this morning. I got the vest. I left the vest on the bet. Is Sol going to flip Ethereum? It may. Honestly, it should. Let's be honest. It works better. It's faster. I have a better feeling when I use Solana than when I use Ethereum. Like, I feel better. Like, the experience is a funner experience. You know? I don't know. You do, what do you guys think? Do you have a better, which chain gives you a better experience? Let's just talk about it. Like, everyone talks about chains, like, because before it was like what you researched and what you found, and no one could really pinpoint certain things, and it was all like, yeah, but they do this and they shard, and my coin does that, and my coin has Byzantine fault tolerance, and your coin doesn't, and everyone would do all that stuff. You know what I mean? But now it's just down to, like, you know what? Like, what works, man? What works? Now we've been around for a few years. We've used different things. What chain works better than the others? Bitcoin getting a nice pump, 43,930. All right? Which chain gives you a better experience? Ethereum or Solana? And maybe people might actually like Ethereum better. I don't know. I'll tell you right now, for me, it's Solana. It's faster. It's cheaper. It works better. I save way more money. I can buy more coins. I don't have to worry about how much ETH is in my thing because I'm ripping through fees every 5 cents. $8 here, $8 there. Next thing, $80. I can keep $80 in Solana and go through it a lot shorter. I mean, a lot longer, So which chain gives you a better experience, Ethereum or Solana? All right, let's just see what the people say. Let's see what the people say. And to me, it's not about, at this point, white paper, schmite paper. I mean, I want a good white paper and all that. But let's talk about it. Let's see what happens after a few hundred votes come in here. We have 857 beautiful souls on a live stream on a Saturday night. How many people are going to respond to that beautiful poll? It seems like there's a rotation of chain narratives, and they may either have their day in the sun. The trick is to figure out which one is next to run based on height, or just hold them all and just get paid as they pump in different order. You know what I mean? I think Cardano will come out on top. I think competition is good, but Cardano does it different. I review grant proposals on Cardano and get paid for my time in 8A. I love it, man. I love it. I'm sure people like waiting 20 minutes and paying $30 in fees better. So funny. Why isn't there BNB is the most used blockchain? No, BNB is amazing too. I'll give it to you. But BNB has this like clown. I love it. I use BNB before everybody else. I'm the cake guy. But BNB does have this clown aspect to it where people don't take it as seriously. I don't know why. I wish it wasn't the case. But it just is what it is. You know what I mean? But BNB is amazing. I love BNB. I love Pancake Swap. I mean, they work. They didn't have any of the, they work, man. They work. Cake, we put in this little flag yesterday, the day before. This thing, and then they unlocked. They said we're going to, unlock a bunch of cake. I mean, what do you think's going to happen when they do that? Cake's going to pump up 39%. And my target for cake is all the way up here at 439. I think we went over cake already. We did. Someone mentioned I saw you on a cake video, and that's how I got here. I met you on a pancake swap video. What a way to start a relationship. Hey, I met that guy when he was doing pancake swap over here. Invite him to dinner. You're sitting at dinner. He's like, how did you two meet? Well, this guy was making a pancake swap video, and I made a bunch of money. So I said, hey, this guy's pretty freaking cool over here. So look, in the last hour we recovered that pump to the upside for Bitcoin, breaking out of this nasty trend line. Can we hold the trend line to the upside? The 1 hour suggests we may get a bigger pump to the upside. And I just keep snatching up Bitcoin because I know it's going to become scarce. So the big problem that Bitcoin has that I have right here, see, Bitcoin has one big problem. There's not enough. There's just not enough Bitcoin. And I know it's it's kind of clicky, but it's true, man. The one problem Bitcoin has is there's just not enough. I'm telling you. And when the halving comes and more people need it, the fact that they can be divisible by less is a good thing. Thank God it can be divisible by millions of millions, because it's going to be needed to save the world, right? From poverty. Because if they print all the money to zero, we'll all be broke. But if we have something that we can sink our teeth into that actually holds value, and we can continue to work our value and put, because look, when you work, right now you have value, you have energy. When I go to work and use my energy, it gets stored in the paycheck in which they give me, in a way, right? It gets stored as value. That's how we store our value, in paycheck, right? In monetary storage. Then I use that value later on to help myself in ways that, say it's like I could go to work and then I could start my own farm. And then with the money I made from work, I could use it to make my own farm. See, that's how it was supposed to be. You were supposed to buy a plot of land, go to work. Work to someone till you had your own plot of land, right? Then you were supposed to work till you bought like maybe a couple cows. You're supposed to slowly add to your farm, and then you had something for yourself. You were supposed to go to work to buy assets, and then you're supposed to use those assets to be financially free. Like, that was the way, literally, in the 1800s, the early 1900s. Like, that was the way. And then it got turned into going to work just to continue to work for someone. Like, it stopped being like, but if you watch old movies, if you read old books, if you kind of go into the history books, people are always being told to work for something for themselves so they could eventually own their own, gain their own, make it happen, right? So this trade's technically in the money now from the 43643 entry. It's up about $100 now. It's up about $300. Not amazing, but it's right. And can it stay above the zone? It looks bullish. The 1 hour actually has room to the upside too. I like what the 4 hour and the 3 hour are doing. This suggests we can get the pump. However, if we still got resistance here that needs to be broken through, we're gonna hit this chop, right? But nice little pump for Bitcoin. Little liquidity grab, nothing crazy. We do have to heed this. We have 44,300. Where would that be on the charts? That would be like right here. It wouldn't even be a fall through. It would be like right to resistance. A little push through resistance. I like here. This is a bit of a local SR flip. Resistance, bounce. If we can stay above 43,350, that's a key level. That was that 43.3 that I kept talking about. So I think we have Bitcoin kind of locked up. Overall, I see a bigger long-term long right here. Short-term long here. All right. Both possibly in play. Short-term long is a little more sketchy of a breakdown to the bottom of this pattern. If we go down here and we lose it, we'll cancel the long. And if we lose the 200 SMA on the 1 hour and continue to move, we'll flip short at the right time, and we'll see when this pattern wants to take us down. All right. For the most part, we're back to the 1 hour watching this smaller flag and see to it that we get above this resistance here at about 44,200 and remain to continue to the upside. If we can't get back above there, we're in chop and we're just going sideways. Where do I see us tomorrow when I show up for the morning live? I feel like it's just something like this. Like we pump up a little more, come back down, and I'll make a box where I believe Bitcoin's going to be in. Hit shift, move this sideways. Yeah, 10, 12 hours. It will be 12 hours from now. We'll be in this box right about here. And that's my prediction for where Bitcoin will actually be. Many days I get it in the box or on the corner of the box or at least somewhere in the vicinity of the box. All right. So Bitcoin, sideways price action, and we're seeing altcoins just kind of take over. Not a lot. And you remember, not a lot of people are running into the market tonight. A lot of people are traveling to go see family tonight. A lot of people are packing up with the kids tonight, going to see grandma, going to see grandpa. Or grandma and grandpa are coming to see them, and they're getting things ready. Things are helping the wife, last minute, shopping. For husbands that are away traveling, they're getting into town and making sure maybe things that their friends picked up for them, or maybe they had a buddy pick up a present for their kid, they're picking it up. People are getting things done for their families right now. I'm being honest. Not many people are live streaming like I am. I can't believe this many people are here on my live. I was expecting it to be less of a live, so I'm amazed. 875, and it continues to go up. 490 people here. $244 in chat revenue. You people are unbelievable. Unreal. You're right. I was just procrastinating. I just signed up right now. It's that quick, people. Can't wait to start expanding my knowledge. Let's go. Much love, dude. Yo, you're the man, dude. And you sent in the $20 super chat. You just doubled up. ASTR been doing nothing but upward. Been on it accidentally since this morning on MEXC. Please take a look at it. Isn't that fun when you just find something, take a look at it, and next thing you know, it's ripping? You know what I mean? And shout out to GF Brooke, Crypto Bear Baker, and everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. We do not forget super chats. Let's see if we can clean them all up here and get them done for you at 9:30 on a Saturday night. Shout out to everybody here on the live with the lifer, baby. This is my dad's tie, man. The more I look at old footage, the more I see this tie over and over again. My dad wearing this tie. So we did Lunacy. We nailed that. You jumped into the trading group. We got you to do that. We took care of you. You're amazing. OMAC gave love. You're the man, dude. I love you. You may be the reason why I have why I actually end up having a son. You spoke to me that day when we sat down and told me your legacy is important. And I don't know, you spoke to me man to man, dude. And you single-handedly had a big influence on me, man. I'll be honest. Dopamine Wave Pool, we love you. We went over Render. Yeah, we love you, man. CLV, I didn't take a look at. And this guy just said, hey, from Jesus Coin. He didn't ask me to go over it. We went over DXY and Filecoin. We got the double up in. We got Caspa done. We did MATIC. We did Cardano. We nailed it. We're clean, right? And if I didn't do something, I'm sure I'll get screamed at. Be like, you didn't do this one. Dot is melting faces. Polkadot's doing damage. Charles, baby, Charles. Charles Grant. Shout out to Charles hanging out with Crypto Billy. Shout out to Crypto Plumber. 6 daughters, no sons. My man. I'm going to find out whether it's a girl or a boy in 12 days. In 12 days. And let's take a look at the poll here. Yeah, so 77 people like to use Solana out of the 266 people that voted. I'd like to get all the votes in. Can everybody vote, please? We have 866 people here. 600 more votes. Get your votes in real quick. Just run up to here and hit your votes, please. Come on. It's super easy. Let's see this go up right now. Come on. Let's see this go up. Come on. One person. It's not that hard to hit the blue button. Is it hard to find the vote or something? Let's see how you feel. And let your voice be heard. Like, this is how, we kind of say what's going on in crypto. This is the people speaking. Wow, ASTR had an insane wick. I mean, the 6 hour looks like it's going to continue to take off. He's like steps in a parabola, right? ASTR. Yeah, ASTR. A star. Like a star. A star. A star. I call it A star from now on. ASTR. That looks like it's going to continue. The measured move says 14. I don't know, though. It's hard. You got to wick. But, I mean, is that price discovery for this thing? Yeah, I mean, pretty close to its all-time high, isn't it? No. I haven't used Sol, so I'm not going to vote. Interesting. Cosmos and Phantom are super smooth, though, and cheap. We'll picture it even smoother and cheaper. Yeah. All right, so 329 votes. We're going to end the poll, but 78% of the people like Solana. And I'm going to ask you, am I having a boy or a girl? Let's see if the chat can get it right. In 12 days, we'll find out. I have 2 girls already, just so you want to know like some of the odds for yourself there. Am I having a boy or a girl? I'll be blessed no matter what. Let's just make that clear. This is just for fun. All right. Serious question. What are your thoughts on boy versus girl names? No thoughts yet, really. Until I know what it is, I don't really even like waste my time on that. You know? And look at the poll was completed with 333 votes. Do you think that's crazy? 333. Everything I do is the 333, like all the time. Like, of course. I told my wife that. She's like, of course it was. I said the poll was completed with 333 votes, just like last time, right? Something seems too soon. So 70% say it's a boy, 30% say it's a girl. Amazing. Boys, because you're the alpha, baby. Fly high, Daisy and Finn. Thank you for saying that, Crypto Bear Baker, man. God bless you, brother. You're a man. You're such a nice guy. God bless you. Can you peep AVAX? I believe I already spent some time on AVAX. So you're going to see it in the timestamps. I see it going up to 89. Oh, 60, sorry. Yeah, wait, I must have been looking at another chart. What was I looking at? When AVAX, I must have been looking at like a 3L token or something, right? I don't know, it's weird. But I saw AVAX breaking out, like kind of the channel, the same kind of flag that, see, this is the same kind of look that MATIC's in. Look, but that's a shoulder, a head, a right shoulder, inverted head and shoulder, broke up the length of the base of the neckline. Perfect call. Pump to the upside, and I just, it's going to do its consolidation. It might come up, come back down, whatever, probably stay above this level. But I see it hitting 60. No, you know, not too long from now. Yo, wake up. C wants a piece of the tool because ETH is working with them. Otherwise, they're sued. Yeah. Boy or girl, it's 2023. Add the third eye. Oh, my gosh. I have 2 boys and 2 girls. Wish you the best. 3 girls will be hard, but I'm sure you will be happy. You mentioned names for babies. Reminds me of the funniest names people give their children in Brazil. Here are bitter medicine. They're funny. Just a blank white box. I bought some more Bitcoin. Me too, man. God bless you. Good luck in your endeavor. Love your show. So stress reliever when involved with risk assets. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. I hope, you know, I'm always involved in risk. My entire life is involved in heavy risk. You know what I mean? But, you know, I'd rather be in heavy risk than no risk at all. Love you, lifer. Any chance on BONK? Looking like it's going to start shifting soon after the soul pump. AVAX looking like soul before the pump. It doesn't. Yeah. A big move is coming. A big move has been coming for the whole market. Take a look at BONK. You're pulling a fib. You're resting on the 0.618 Fibonacci. You know, technically, I feel like it broke out of this channel already, even though it was a sideways breakout, attempting to do a higher low. It breaks this. It's falling right to the 786, though. But, I mean, that's a bit of a double bottom, no? Double bottoms break to the upside 68% of the time. There's a 68% chance of breaking to the upside. And the measured move would take you to this next correlative point. Somewhere around 246, maybe even, and then you got a gap here, the VRVP. You get above a point of control, you can get all the way right back up. And falling wedges break up 68% of the time. So, you know, you have some bullishness. You got to, you know, you retrace through a golden pocket. You've double bottomed, but you don't really have any real support. Like, why did you double bottom there? Without a fib, there's really no other reason. The key is if you move here and you get above this resistance at 15566, is that 15564? I mean, it really solidifies the fact that this double bottom played out. So that would make me want to long more. Bitcoin at 43,850, back kind of where it was, nothing too crazy. Just playing games. Beam is killing me. Look at it for me. We already looked at Beam. Yeah, we looked at Beam. H-bar. Anyway, let's take a look back at the super chats. I will put under the tree yours trading group. Let's see. Hello coin. Hey man, thank you so much for the love. Shout out to Kaspar's Rhythms. And he's asking about Hello token. Hello was in a nice consolidation, then turned into more of like a flag. Then still broke out, like, you know, so can make it, put it in a bigger channel like so. But it's just consolidating, like slowly, but and this is what you want. I mean, you don't want crazy moves. You want slow, chewable consolidation. You know, something you can chew on, right? Grinding. And this thing is just getting hotter and hotter. And I see it gearing up for a move. I'm in this personally. I own a boatload of it. If I were to sell it all right now, let's see. And I just like, I'm not doing this to show off. I'm doing this to be super, super transparent. I have $100,000 million worth of this coin. I have $3,600 worth of Hello token right now. All right. I thought I had more than that. That doesn't make sense. Would have sworn I had way more than that at this point. That's all I have of Hello. I've been buying it. That doesn't make any sense. All right, that's all I got though, I guess. And it's at 15 too, which is like a really nice price for it. Like it's been bouncing around. I love this. I like this project. I should have way more of this project. That's weird. I only have that much Hello. I'm trying to think, am I buying weight instead of Hello? Like, what the heck? Right? I should have at least $5,000 of this coin. I'm buying 1,500 more of this coin right now. And I'll mark it in. That's how much I'm about this. All right. I still can't believe I only had, I still can't only have 5. I thought I had 10 grand worth of this coin. I believe from where we're at right now, this can still 100x, this Hello token. Let's break this Hello token down and talk about what it really is. All right. And why I'm into it. I picked it a year ago. Like everyone knows me now, knows that I've been looking at it. And that's why I can't believe I only had that much. I thought I had way more. I did sell, maybe I sold, but like I thought I had way more Hello token. So the Killer Whale show is coming out in January. That show's attached to the Hello token, okay? Right off the bat. That's right, you know, something that you want to like pay attention to. It's got an Ethereum address and a Binance Smart Chain contract address. That's great because it's multi-chain and you can get it on PancakeSwap, and that's awesome. All right. Circulating supply to the total supply. Look, 60% out, right? You can see it right there. Fully diluted. Isn't that far away from the full market cap. Only 50 million away. That's, you know, so 2/3 of the coins are out already. That's not too bad. $94 million market cap. When we started getting in, it was like 8 cents. It was very little, right? I just can't believe, I'm like trying to think. Yeah, I must have just sold all my Hello and I'm trying to buy it back. I sold a lot of 14 and it's just been hanging out sideways. That's mostly what happened because I'm like, I had like a boatload of this coin at one point, but I got in super early, like down here, maybe even down here. I started getting into Hello very, very early. 3 cents, 4 cents, you know. And yeah, I did sell early at like 12.8 here, came back down, and I guess I've been buying in, but man, I should have been buying even more down at the 11 and the 12 areas. It's kind of crazy to me. But I believe this coin can do numbers. From when we saw it at 4 cents, back when its market cap was, at $30 million, I said it could easily go to 3 billion. Easily. Definitely 10x to 300. I mean, a 50x looks highly likely. So this thing looks like it could 50x from here too. You know, and your $100 million market cap, get to a $5 billion market cap. 25x is, to me, simple, you know. And so look, I got $5,000. I 20x that to 100,000. 25x it to $125,000, right? So to me, it's a no-brainer. I love this coin. I've been in it for a long time. I'm gonna try to get $10,000 in it under 20 cents. You know, that's way when it, and where do I think it can go? I mean, the show picks up, people start to buy it. It gets a use case. It starts to really do the things that they say they're going to do on the website. It really starts to pick up. I mean, and the show actually gets, if the show is popular, if it doesn't flop, that's a sad thing. The show could flop too, right? You know. But he's the major business director at major crypto news portal. Joins the head of media, you know, over there 10 days ago. So, and a lot of people have this on their list of coins that can 50x to 100x. You see, like this guy, like surge to 50x in the coming run, 10 low cap gems. So it gets the buzz about the YouTubers give it the buzz. I looked at it, I found it early and just liked it. I said, if I don't buy the coin, I bought both coins attached to TV shows. Wait and Hello. Wait got slammed, but came back up recently a little bit. And Hello, you know, I speculated, you know, oh, these are the two ones that have TV shows that are actually being made and getting done. And I learned about them really early. I bought them, you know. Swung trade Hello already a few times, as you can see. I should have way more Hello. I'm actually embarrassed right now. That's insane. That's all the Hello I have. Anyway, I see Hello making some serious moves not too long from now. Might even do a swing bag, you know. 58% gains and going all the way to this key area here at about 23 cents. And everyone that knows me knows I've been on Hello for a long time. I mean, I dig up my trading. I'm like, what happened there? You know. Yeah, next year should be way better than this year. I mean, after everything that happened, right? Anyway, we're going to wind it on down here, 9:49 p.m. Bitcoin still sideways at 43,830. Nothing crazy going on. I showed you where I believe we're going to be tomorrow. We'll see what happens, what the TA says. Probably pump back up, pump back down, kind of hang out, go through some chop. Only time will tell for Bitcoin and all of us as we go on this crazy crypto train. But that's where we stand. Hope you had fun trading with us today in the trading group. I gave a bunch of beautiful calls. We made money. I'll be back at it again tomorrow. If I see something tonight, I'll be posting it. I love each and every one of you. Look out for my calls early in the morning on Sunday. Enjoy Christmas Eve with your family. I will still do a live stream because my whole family goes to bed around now. You know, they're going to go to bed. Actually, my sister will be there with her boyfriend and stuff, but I'll do a quick one. It'll be like an hour. You know what I mean? 40 minutes even. So you can just get back to your family. Just real in and out. And that'll be it. But God bless everybody. I appreciate you. I love you. And remember, we don't take days off here. We will stream on Christmas, Monday morning. Sometime, you know, it will be an hour live stream. I will still stream on Christmas. So God bless you all. I love you. I appreciate you. And I will see you on the next beautiful live stream tomorrow morning with a beautiful morning update. God bless you all. Business as usual, man. I keep it going because I have to stay inside the pocket. I'm either in the pocket or I'm not. I love you all. God bless you all. Thank you for everything. It means the world to me that this many people came to this live stream tonight. Things are looking up for 2024. 560 likes, $251 in chat revenue. You people didn't have to do that. May God bless every one of you. Thank you.